Can I steal you for a minute?
Steal you for a minute?
Can I steal you for a minute?
Welcome to Can I Steal You for a Minute, the reality dating recap podcast. My name is Indra Raj.
And I'm Mary Bianco.
And I don't even know what to say. There's a lot happening right now.
We didn't have a lot of TV to watch, but we have a smattering of stuff to talk about.
Right. Like a smattering of random things. And we know Summer House is not a dating reality TV show, but
kind of is now.
it's like, yeah, it kind of is now. And this is definitely like relationship related stuff. And it's kind of like just everything everyone's talking about. And I think it relates to some things like with Scandival, which is also adjacent to this whole world. So we need to talk about that. So maybe we'll start talking about that.
Yeah, because we're recording today, Tuesday, March 31st, hours after Amanda and West released such a shitty joint statement.
Did West put it in his stories too?
Same exact story on both theirs, which is how she announced her divorce too. Like, very bizarre to do the same thing with another guy so quickly after.
Right.
Doesn't address like the hurt that they've caused anybody else. Just like, we wanted to make sure this was real before we went public, as if we've like done something wrong to them by exposing this. Like, as if they are the victims here.
Seriously, like there's so much to unpack with this. So basically, like if you're living under a rock, there's big Summer House drama. And basically, we all know Amanda and Kyle have gotten divorced at this point. But now all these rumors and speculations have been coming up about Amanda now being in a relationship with West. And now it is confirmed. And it's all very messy. I mean, Amanda... So my first question is, maybe you know, when did they start hooking up?
I have heard as far back as the Super Bowl. So
okay.
A friend of a friend, this is, this
Okay.
is the speculation we have. And I think because I live in New York, I actually do have people who know these people. Like a girl I was friends with in high school used to work for Amanda. Like I got sent a picture of Ciara crying, sitting on the ground, like someone I loosely know sent around before it ended up on like page 6. So I'll show you the picture. So I've heard that someone told Brianna Chicken Fry, who's like that Barstool personality, in February.
What the fuck is that?
That this was happening at the Super Bowl. And West and Ciara hung out at the Super Bowl. So I don't think she knew then. But I think it turned into a relationship pretty recently.
I mean, there's stuff from like November.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that was just the comparison pictures. There's this picture meme going around of like West wearing this sweatshirt and then Amanda wearing the same sweatshirt. And it's like a very specific sweatshirt. Like,
yeah,
it's very obvious. I mean, some people are speculating that like this is all for the plot of the show and perhaps as a way, but I don't know. It feels messy in a real way.
Yeah, someone brought up a good point that Amanda doesn't actually handle the heat well. Like,
no.
She's just been kind of hiding behind Kyle for 10 years. Like, he's so messy that she just kind of gets to skate by. She doesn't do well under pressure like this, that she wouldn't do this on purpose. And Ciara also would not let her feelings be played with like this. Like, I don't know if you watched last week's episode.
I did not. I heard some stuff about like Kyle being unreal vicious to Amanda.
Oh, yeah. Kyle was unreal vicious to Amanda. West comforted her. But before that, they're at dinner and there's 2 new cast members this year who are Black. And there's been very few Black cast members of Summer House. Like Ciara was the first. And this guy KJ is the first man. And so they're talking at dinner about how they get treated differently because of, by press and by fans because of their race. And Ciara specifically mentioned the interracial dating aspect, how like she gets heat from both white people and the Black community for getting played, this is her quote, played by a white man on TV. And so I don't think that she would open herself up to this purely for press of the show. Like, I don't think she would agree to this. I think she got fucked over again. Like, she's so beautiful that people are like, mean to her about it? Like, I don't understand.
Okay, well, there's a couple things I have to bring up here, and it's sort of like I'm all over the map with this. West, to me, he looks like a garden gnome. Like, I do not understand the physical appeal of this man. He is not attractive to me. I guess he could be, like, do you think he's attractive?
So I found him attractive at the end of this week's episode because of how receptive he was to the conversation with Ciara and the way he stood up to Kyle about how he was talking to Amanda. I was like, oh, wow. And like, he's been very vocal, like, fuck ice, ice out, all that stuff online. Like, so
Right.
I'm finding that attractive about him because I think it's like so rare to have a like white guy on TV be very vocal about like their opinions and have them be good, in my
Right.
opinion, obviously. And so I was finding him attractive this week. And I was actually like, oh, wow, I see what Ciara saw in him for the first time. And then he blew
Right.
it.
No, like, and here's the thing is like, we can talk about Amanda and get into that whole piece of it. But once again, we're seeing like a lot of hatred towards women in this whole
Yeah.
situation. And I'm like, what about this fucking garden gnome of a man?
Yeah.
Like,
but,
what about West being a shitty human being? Like,
but on the other
seriously.
side, no one cares how Kyle feels about it.
No one cares. Literally,
It's
like
how's Ciara doing? It's like, not for nothing, but Kyle was in a relationship with Amanda for 10 years. No one is
I
like,
mean-
I hope Kyle's okay, which I love.
yeah, I mean,
Do you have something you want to say?
like I think it's just like when I picture Kyle, he's just like so blasted out of his mind at like
Yeah.
like DJing some like college
Oh.
party that I'm just like, it doesn't, he's okay.
Indra, it was bone chilling this week on the show.
Yeah.
Everyone like went outside to go sit, and like Kyle's older than most of the house, and I think he's realizing that his wife gets along with the people that are closer in age to her,
Right.
age of attraction type of shit. Like they are 10 years apart, and I think he's realizing that, oh wow, Amanda has more in common with other 30-year-olds than she does with me in my mid 40s.
Yeah.
And so he's DJing inside the house. Everyone goes outside and just kind of leaves him there. He brings a mini speaker outside and just dances in front of them like a toddler. Kyle deserves this. Ciara doesn't.
Ciara does not. So the other thing is like people are comparing this to Scandival, and like I just want to say it's not the same thing. Like
No.
it is not the same thing. Ariana and Tom Sandoval were in a very long, committed relationship, basically like a marriage. They owned property together, all of these things, and then he was cheating with like another cast member behind her back. Like this is definitely rocking Summer House, but it is not the same situation.
No.
And like Ciara is not even in a relationship with West; she's in a situationship with West. And,
Yeah.
like I don't think they've ever actually been in a relationship, and like.
I think they were 2 years
Were they
ago.
really though?
The way they both are talking about it this season, it was more serious than he was initially letting on. Like one of his best friends died, and the person he called was Ciara. Like they
Right.
were that kind of like best friend relationship, and then he just, got up on the fame and is relentlessly flirting with her this summer. Like is doing everything he can to get her back this summer.
Right.
And so, but I also think like it's also different from Scandival because Amanda and Ciara were like have been best friends for a really long time. Like
Right.
Raquel and Ariana, it was like maybe 2 years where they were better friends with Raquel than they were with James. Like Ciara has really, really been helping Amanda like leave Kyle and like navigate this whole thing. And for the first guy you bang after you leave your ex-husband to be the guy that I was hooking up with for 6 months, like I don't know.
It's not a good look. Like, shame on Amanda for sure.
Yeah.
But again, I just keep returning to like West sucks.
Yeah.
Like, he's not getting enough heat in this situation.
No.
He's not that cool. Like, I'm sorry, everybody. West is not that cool. I don't like watch Summer House, but I see enough of it because Patrick watches it that like I know what's going on. I see all the stuff on the internet, whatever. Like he's like a little better than the other guys on that show. And
Yeah.
the bar is very low.
It is.
Let's just remember that
It is.
West is no prize and he's really showing his true colors. And what I've seen between him and Ciara is him playing her over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't believe that like him going after Ciara is like with his full heart.
No.
Like I don't think he's ever been fully in it with her, and I think he's known that. And then for him to turn around and be like, "Oh, but Amanda's available now and I think she's hot and I'm going to go for that." Like that is fucking terrible.
Yeah. No,
He's the problem.
he's instigating this and like doesn't, I don't know. Ciara is also talking this season a lot about how everyone is just like, she's so hot, but she's like, I'm also so much more than that, and how she
Right.
feels like she becomes a conquest for people. And I
Right.
don't think that this is helping. And like Ciara's having a really
No.
good season, and I am annoyed that because she's like a pretty private person, that she might just leave the show and it'll be West and Amanda like dating this summer, and we have to like watch that.
I mean, how can she be in the same house as that?
She can't.
Like someone has to leave. I mean, it could I now that we're talking about it like and lots of people have been like this is going to end the show.
It
Like
could.
it really could because like people are taking sides. Like Lindsay Hubbard is everyone's going to take Ciara's side probably.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who's going to take Amanda and West's side. So I guess maybe if they leave, it works.
Yeah, I mean, unless, or you end up with like what the last season of Vanderpump Rules was, where like Ariana, rightfully so, was like, I don't want to record with this guy, and it made the season weird. You know, like
Right.
you can't. They live in a house together. You can't have people like alternating weekends, or like, you know, even Lindsay and Carl, who were engaged, had to be like, we still have to be on the show, so we have to make it not weird. But they're
Right.
like career. You know, they started this show. They've been on the show for 10 years. They
And there's not like another relationship with a mutual friend and other cast member. Like I know
No.
Carl and Lindsay also had some like other people they were dating afterwards, but they weren't like people who were in the mix, like part
No.
of the group. It's just like it's too messy. I mean, maybe this is the perfect timing for this new show, The City, because they
Oh,
can
yeah.
film all of them and all the drama, but they're not necessarily living together. They're just living their lives in New York City.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like Amanda's sort of always hidden behind Kyle's bullshit.
Yeah.
But she's no great shakes, really. And if I
No,
were gonna
and
hang out with anyone between like her and Ciara, I would choose Ciara any day.
100%. It's literally like, you know, Kyle's obviously such a shit, but he's like, Amanda has no drive. She has no motivation. All she had to do to be set for life was not fuck West. And she couldn't not do that. Literally, all she had to do was not fuck West. She could have fucked Carl and no one would have cared this much. You can't fuck over
It's
Ciara.
true.
And
No.
and she blew it.
I just like I don't understand it. Like it's also like Amanda, you just got out of a 10-year relationship / marriage. Like take a beat, you know? Like
This is where I'm like, am I asexual? I've never been this attracted to somebody that I have to have them and fuck the consequences. I'm like, I don't get this like motivation. Like I'm
no.
joking, obviously, but I'm like, I've never felt like, even in college, like so attracted to somebody that I was going to screw over a friend. Like I remember I kissed somebody that my friend had a thing with, and I felt like sick. Like, and I was like
Right.
drunk and felt like made such a mistake, woke up and apologized to her. This is like months long and still doing this while a season is airing where you see what a good friend Ciara's been to you.
Right.
And then your statement is like, we wanted to make sure our feelings were like what this was before we went public, not like we're sorry to who we, you know, nothing.
It just makes me wonder like how long they've been kind of like vibing flirty, you know? Like and people have been posting stuff of like them sort of having flirty vibes even in this season and like being kind of close to each other. And, you know, I'm just going to assume West has always been interested in Amanda and he probably like went right for it when he saw his opening. Like it's just like, couldn't you find someone else? Like literally anybody
Literally
else.
anyone else. Like all her comments are flooded with guys being like, you're so hot. Hook Jesse Solomon. Like I just
Exactly.
literally anybody but West. Like, now you guys have to get married. Unfortunately, you have to get married now because you blew this up. It better be for something.
Well, I have a feeling Amanda's a serial monogamist. I know nothing
Yes.
about her previous dating life, but she gives that vibe of like, I date
Yeah.
people for a very long time, and when I get out of one relationship, I'm immediately in another one.
100%.
So those are the vibes. I can see West being a total simp for her and just doing whatever the fuck she wants and needs. So maybe it
Yeah.
will work out and maybe they can be fucking miserable together. Like, it's so gross. I feel so bad for Ciara. Justice for Ciara.
Justice for Ciara. This is a Ciara Stan podcast now.
100%. And yeah, I mean, I do feel like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Well, so we'll see where it goes. We had to address it today because how could we not? It's been all over the reality TV news.
I'll show you the picture. Now. This is apparently Ciara right after she found out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
I think he's like, she's been doing a lot of fashion stuff. I think he's like a producer on one of the shoots she was doing, maybe.
That looks like a model photo. She's pretty.
She's so beautiful, but she's like dropped to the ground, distraught, like being comforted by this person moments after the release, the statement came out. Like,
no, I mean, it's so. The only like encouraging thing is that I do think a lot of Bravo Lebs are like rallying for her and giving her support in this difficult moment.
even Austin, who was the first white Bravo boy to fuck over Ciara, posted like, guess it's in to fuck your friend's ex this week.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
I mean, well, here it is. The statement is here. They are now in a relationship, and I guess we'll see where they take it. When is this?
Yeah.
When is this? Has the city been filmed already?
The city was filmed in the fall.
So maybe there's going to be some people are going to be sleuthing for Amanda and West content. Let me tell you.
Oh, the edit is being redone right now.
100%.
The editors are reading into every little thing right now, and they are working nights and weekends fixing the show to make. Yeah.
I've seen so much stuff about how like producers have known about this for a while though.
Yeah.
So like I just wonder how it's all going to fit together. Yeah, it's not quite as like world ending as Scandival was, but it is pretty bad.
Because it wasn't like as immediate as Scandival. Like Scandival, it was like immediate confirmation that this happened. Like the news broke on a random morning and it was like, get the cameras up. This has been like a slow couple of weeks. Like maybe this is happening. No, this isn't happening. She denies it. He denies it.
Right.
But everyone kind of like still felt like this was going on. And it's just like, I'm feeling very parasocial towards Ciara. So like, I'm like, if I was working right now, I wouldn't have gotten any work done today. So all I've done is I'm literally talking to Eden about this all day. Like
Eden, she's in on it. She's
in on it.
She's a summer house girl. She knows. She needs to know.
She needs to know. Like, I was disappointed it wasn't Wednesday this morning when I woke up because I was like, I want to watch Summer House.
Oh my gosh, I know. Wow. Jeez. Wait, one more question. How old is Amanda and how old is West?
Think Amanda is, maybe she's my age. Maybe she's 35 maybe.
She's like mid. West.
Yeah, she's 34 and West is
31.
Wait,
guy is so unattractive. I'm sorry. I do not understand it.
Amanda is a trending search. West is a trending search. Ciara is a trending search. Kyle is not.
Wait, I sent you that video of like a bunch of Summer House people hanging out with Kelly Flanagan.
So random.
Yeah. Oh, including Amanda, Jesse. Whenever I think of Kelly, I'm just like, MAGA.
Yeah, MAGA. See ya.
Which I'm also like, I could see Amanda being slightly MAGA, but maybe I'm wrong on that.
It's always hard to tell with people from New Jersey. It really is it's such a split.
Yeah.
Of people that I can never tell.
Kyle is probably MAGA.
Nope. Kyle's very, very liberal. Yeah.
Okay, well, good.
He's from New Hampshire.
Kyle. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
West is liberal. Okay.
Yeah.
So then Amanda must be too.
Yeah. Bless you.
Except why are you hanging out with Kelly? Like, do you just not know?
I think
Like,
people just
what's
forget.
happening?
Yeah. I think they just forget.
Okay. So that's that. We'll probably have more updates next week. We need to talk about Love Overboard.
Guys, watch it. The rules make no sense. It's the most convoluted, bonkers, like
Bonkers.
premise. I don't know how they came up with it. Gabby Windey is a star. Watch it.
Gabby is a fucking star. They let Gabby in this hosting role. So, okay, Love Overboard is on Hulu, hosted by Gabby Windey. It's 9 episodes. They're all out. We're covering the first 3 today. And basically the premise is there's a bunch of people dating on a yacht. And there's lots of rules, which maybe we'll talk about. But
We have to.
they're letting Gabby, like,
Be Gabby.
just be Gabby. Like,
Yep.
she is so funny. She's so weird.
Did you catch her first greeting to them?
No, what was it?
Hello, perverts. It's the year of the pervert.
There was one time where she's like, "Hey, assholes,"
Hi, horn dogs.
and it's just like she's just like it's just a bunch of that, and it's like
Yeah.
her on the mic, like in a skimpy dress, like with her ass out, just being
Just
like
Hello, welcome on board. Gabby trying to explain the rules, like she's clearly being fed them in a mic, like as it's going on. Like she's like, okay, if you're a downsider, you have to serve the people that live on the top of the boat. Like everything is like a question to her. She's just learning how this show works.
it's so good. It's very entertaining. So the premise is that everyone's dating and 4 couples get to stay on the top side of the deck, which is the nice, like, beautiful roof deck, gorgeous rooms, all the nice things. You get served all day, like all the good stuff. And then the rest of the people who aren't in couples, or at least at the start in the downside. They're literally the crew. They're like,
Yep.
It's like below deck, and they're like the crew.
Yep.
And they're staying in these disgusting quarters. Apparently, it smells terrible. Like,
There's
it looks
rats.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
They have to, like, serve the other people. And basically, every day they have opportunities to move to the top deck, either by, like, stealing someone from the top deck or, like, winning a game of some sort to get up there.
Yeah.
So, like, you're basically trying to break couples up, but also be in a couple. But it's definitely a situation where they're just, like, seeing how things go day by day.
Yeah, because it's all luck how people ended up on the top deck anyway. It's like they get on the boat. They all
Yes.
think they're just going on a yacht vacation. Gabby
Yeah.
introduces this premise. And then they go behind, like in a divider, and boy names and girl names are drawn randomly. And you either have to cheers to say you want to couple up or dump your champagne into the cup.
Yeah.
To say that you want to couple up. And just if you were randomly paired with someone you're attracted to, then you become a couple and go up to the top. And if you didn't, some people didn't even get chosen to go match up. So they didn't even have
Yeah.
a chance to be on the
It
top.
was like luck of the draw. First
Yep.
4 couples get to go.
Yep.
So, which is like, I don't know. I kind of love it. It sort of
Yeah.
was like very random.
Yeah.
and like, then if you're on the downside, like, you know, every day they get to the downsiders serve a happy hour for the topsiders. And during that time, they can flirt with the topsiders, like get to know people. And if they do good enough flirting, Gabby sends them a text and tells them they can take someone from the top side on a date. And then that person has to choose between their current partner and the downsider who took them on the date. And the 2 people stand on these planks.
Yep. No, literal
And
planks.
If they get sent home, literally a plank drops and they get dropped into the ocean 30 feet off.
And they're not in
30 feet above.
they're not in bathing suits. They're fully dressed up.
Fully
And they
dressed
have-
in like evening wear.
And they have to give a speech to make the person choose them. And then they just get dropped in the water and like they have water shoes on.
Yeah. Oh, they did have water shoes on, which is good. There's some safety going on.
There's just so many rules. And
there's
the
so many
challenge
rules.
When one of the challenges was we've set up a little square of water, you have to grab tubes that correspond to the color assigned to the guy you're competing for. And two of the girls just like sat there, like kind of swimming, kind of grabbing the tubes. Like another challenge was like swim out to the girls that are the topsiders. One guy swam so fast had to go on an oxygen tank and like go to the hospital.
He did. Yeah. It's like the ironic thing, though, is like this show is so unserious. Like,
Yes.
no one is taking it seriously. Like, you could tell that, like, when they devised the show, they were like, this is going to be a silly dating show.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely what it is. But, like, so far, like, there are real couples actually forming on this fucking boat.
Somehow. And everyone on this boat is a freak. Like they're
Yes.
all like they're all pretty good looking, but they're all the weirdest person you've ever met. Like
Bella?
Bella.
Bella. At first, I was like, I hate Bella. And then I'm like, I kind of love Bella.
I love her scream crying as soon as she finds out I live in Barbie's dream house. I don't have to clean. What? Oh my God.
And then someone's like, you need deodorant. You have BO. And she's like, no. And she's so ridiculous. Like, she has these fake boobs that she's just like running around all day. And like, everyone is so vapid. Like,
Yeah.
just like kind of scum of the earth, but you sort of are rooting for them anyway a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it's interesting. Like, you do see genuine interest forming. Whether or not these are like lasting relationships, probably not. Like, most of the men on this boat have said something to the effect of, one guy just opens with, I'm horny.
Yep.
Another guy opens with, I like girls with plastic. Like,
Oh no, he's legitimately grappling with the fact that he's attracted to someone who doesn't have fake boobs.
Yeah.
He's like having he's having these revelations and he's taking them so seriously. Like I think the producers of the show know it's a joke, but like this is dead serious to the people on the show. Like
yes.
David's the one who also swam and had to get put on oxygen because he swam too hard. He's going, talking about how he thinks low would be good to a future kid because you can't breastfeed with fake boobs. That's not true.
Oh my God.
And
He's like, well, like, I don't think you can do that, right? And it's like, oh my God, are you actually asking this on camera right now?
but he's like reconciling with the fact that he's attracted to someone who doesn't have plastic surgery and he's
Yes.
beside himself. He cannot believe it. Like
This is the quality of men we have. And
Yeah.
then we have a guy, Tim, is his name Tim, who's like, he opens with, I'm a fuck boy. And it's just like, okay.
could be anybody.
We're starting from a very low place. And of course, the good guys are like getting fucked over and
Yep.
being like left out or like dropped from the plank, like we saw
Yeah.
with what's his name in this last episode.
Bo.
What was his name?
The guy with the cornrows, Bo.
Yes, Gia's person. I can't
Yep.
remember anyone's names. Anyway, I mean, there's not like a lot to discuss other than it's fun to watch. Some of these people are ridiculous. Gia looks like Bella Hadid.
Yeah, Gia is so pretty. It's actually sending people spiraling. Like
Right.
they can't, the guys cannot handle that she looks like that. This guy, Andrew, I don't know him personally. He's just like, oh no, he dropped a binky. He's like a friend of a friend. He's so dumb. Like when he's like, I think Sophia likes me. I have really good intuition about these things. And she's like, I'm going to play him to get to the top of the boat. Ha 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 ha. Like,
yes. And it totally works. And it takes everybody being like, we think Sophia's playing you, Andrew, for him to send her home. And then he's acting like, I just had a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I just knew. Like, I can't believe she thought she could swing that past me. It's like, oh, she fully did, Andrew.
Yeah. When she said she liked you, you were believing it until everybody laughed. Someone
Yes.
went, come on, girl.
Oh
Then
my
you
God.
realize that she doesn't like you.
The other thing that's sort of ridiculous about this show is that, like, there are so many rules and things are changing so quickly. And, like, it is a dating show, but, like, the girl code on this show is out of control. Like,
Why would they? They have to flirt to leave literal squalor. Like Sade
Yes.
being mad at Bella for flirting with her guy. It's been 2 days, and Bella is
Literally.
living in a basement with rats.
Yeah.
You think she's not going to flirt to get out of there?
No, it's like they're acting like it's Amanda and Ciara
Yeah.
like Amanda betraying Ciara. It's like, no, girl, you didn't know this person 24 hours ago. Like, the rules do not apply. This is a dating show. They're trying to date, and like, yeah, they're gonna have to step on some toes of some women. Like
Yeah.
this show was built for people to break up other people's relationships. So like, there's built-in drama from that, but it's basically just amongst the women. It's
Yeah.
so ridiculous. But it's a super fun show. It's really cute. It's worth watching just to like see Gabby be Gabby. Like,
Gabby
it's
just
so
in her
funny.
prime, just looking like incredible and like calling everybody a pervert.
Yeah. That's the energy we need from our dating shows right now. It's what we got instead of a season of The Bachelorette. And speaking
fine.
of, yeah, which is fine. I haven't really like dug into it. I keep seeing stuff like, oh, they are going to air the season, or apparently there's like a third charge on TFP. Is that right? I can't
don't
keep
know.
track of what's going on, but it sounds all very messy, and everyone's trying to be like, walk back their statements, everyone being Nick Vial. Like, it's just a mess.
The Nick Vial reckoning is coming. Between
Yes.
this and Age of Attraction, like he's going down.
Is he getting heat for the show?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Like, what are people saying? They're just like, this is a disgusting premise.
Yeah, like he's using the show to justify being a pervert.
Yeah.
Like he's using it to try to normalize the fact that he was 40 and she was 22 when they started dating. Like,
Right.
I don't have anything in common with a 22-year-old. Like, you don't have anything in common with a 22-year-old to get her pregnant and then marry her. Like, you are gross.
No, and like the other thing, and this is like from personal experience, because we all know I've gone on a journey with Nick.
You have.
I used to like love Nick the most. And when he first started his podcast, I was like a fan. I was like, oh my God, yes, I get to like listen to him, like blah, blah, blah. And like quickly I was like, okay, he kind of sucks.
Too much
But,
Nick.
like, in the early days, and it's still a part of his podcast, but he kind of like started these advice episodes where like people would call in with their relationship problems, and he would answer questions about them or give them advice. And like, which like, I don't know why anyone was doing that, but his first question to every single person who called in was, how old are you and how old is your partner? And he would judge his entire evaluation of their relationship based on their age. And often it was like, that person is too young and immature. Over and
How
over
is that
and over
possible?
again. He literally did that so many times that like when he started dating Natalie, I was like, this is the most hypocritical shit I have ever seen in my life. Like, what are you doing?
He's like, but she's different. She's an old soul. It's like her takes are very young. Every opinion I've heard her have is that of someone who's very young. And like, that's fine. She's allowed to be. But like, don't act like she's, sorry, Eden's pushing my mic away. Don't act like she's this old soul, you know, that like is so wise beyond her years.
No, and it's like all the other people on his podcast, they're all that young too. Like, it's like he's this weird, like, older man in this universe of younger people. Like, just because, like, that's who he can have power and influence over, really.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking creepy and weird. And, like, that relationship, like, I'm sorry, Natalie was cheating on Nick for a long time. Like, it's basically confirmed that that's the case. And, like, it will happen again. Like, it's not.
And I'll be rooting for it.
I'm not hopeful for that relationship. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope you're right. I hope that there's something that takes the empire down. Because I'm like, who is taking this person seriously anymore? Like,
I think it could be this, like him fully being like, oh, who would pick Taylor Frankie Paul for this? And he's like, it was my idea. Yeah. It's like, don't have a podcast if you're just gonna lie. Like, if the TFP season worked out and we were like, we were always for this, it's like, I would hope people be like, you're liars. Like,
yeah, literally, like, you're lying. Okay, but so they're all these speculations about recasting the lead and filming another season, I guess. And the biggest rumor and the best rumor, in my opinion, is bringing Miss Maura Higgins on as the lead of the show.
Yep.
I think it would be an incredible season. I really do.
It would be incredible. I don't think she's going to do it because she has nothing to gain from it. Like, she's coming off from Traitors with such access. Like, she's doing all the hosting. She came out such a winner from that show. Like, she only has stuff to lose by being the Bachelorette. Like, so I don't know if she'll do it. I would love to see it because she was iconic and so mean to the men on her season, and I would love that. But I don't know.
Yeah, like, I think she has so many things going for her. Like, she has a great personality. She's like, men think she's so hot.
Yeah.
So everyone would be clamoring over her and like actually obsessed with her, which is kind of important in the lead, I think.
Definitely important for the Bachelorette.
And she's just so entertaining. Like, she's very fun to watch.
Yeah.
So, like, she would be great. But it would definitely be a get for the franchise if they got it. And at this point, it's like, what? Like, what are their financials looking like? Like, what is going on?
It can't be good. It can't be
It
good.
cannot be good. I mean, I also saw some, like, promo stuff before all the shit hit the fan of, like, Taylor Frankie Paul's going to be on the Bachelor cruise. And it's like, ooh, not anymore.
I mean, strap down your furniture. Sorry, that was a bad joke, but
Oh
that was bad. That was a bad joke.
Well, oh my God. It's all so bad.
Yeah, it's all so bad.
Other bad things include Alex Cooper's fucking Unwell network dropping some show. I think they're calling it Winter Games. I think it's going to be on YouTube, which is the most Gen Z bullshit I've ever heard.
Winter Games is already taken.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. We already did this.
Bring back the Bachelor Winter Games.
Maybe because it's on YouTube, all the proprietary stuff doesn't matter.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have to say, like, I know I'm old now, like, officially. I just turned 40. Like, here we are.
I know. We need to talk about your birthday.
I am grumpy about YouTube. I'm grumpy about YouTube.
I just didn't think it was that people were still streaming stuff on there. Like, I thought people were using it like TV.
No, people watch YouTube at night. They don't watch, like, the apps like I watch. They watch YouTube. Like,
I'm all about the apps.
Well, the thing that's scary about people watching content on YouTube only is that it's built to feed you a bunch of, like, stuff that's really bad for your attention span. It's not like full shows. It's like, here's a 5-minute clip of this, or like a 30-second thing of this, or whatever. And, like, I don't know. But I mean, Alex Cooper is like, she's like, that's her audience, is like people who are doing that. So that's why she's putting this show on. And she has big names and at least 2 people who I do not think should be given any sort of platform.
Yeah.
Including Huda and fucking Dakota from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
And this announcement just came out. Cut him from the show.
And Huda, sorry.
And Huda. Oh my gosh. Did you see the text?
No.
Between Huda and Louis?
Are there more recent ones?
Okay, so trigger warning for self-harm. She was threatening to jump off of the pier because he wasn't answering the phone.
Oh my God.
She was saying, I hope you know that I really cared about you, that, you know, I can't live in a world where I'm still hurting you. I'm at the pier. I'm about to do it.
That's just, like, really upsetting. That's the
really
only
manipulative.
It's
like, she was never going to do it. And, like, to do that and use it to get attention is, like, so disturbing.
Right. And Louis is on this show, too. There's lots of couples on this show. Like, Serena and Joe are on the show.
I know.
And there was at least one other couple. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just so poorly timed. I'm like, I hope Alex Cooper gets some shit for this. Like,
yeah.
Like, are you seriously, like, putting Dakota on a show right now?
I don't understand. I mean, and it's just like the biggest clickbait. Like it's just
It
rage bait
is.
to get people to watch the show. And it's like, at what point are you held accountable for platforming someone who's really dangerous? Like, she
No,
also
I
like,
know. And it's like, I'm sure they filmed it before all this stuff happened. Like, definitely they did. But I'm like, Alex Cooper, you have enough money to completely dump this show and it won't affect anything for you. Like,
yeah.
you don't need to worry about that. I know that. So why are you making this decision to put this show out there anyway? Like, maybe there's some sort of legal thing, but even that, it's like, pay the fees, get out of it. Like,
Also,
this
like,
is not a good look.
this is not a good look. There's probably some morality clause built in that you could try to figure it out. Like, I
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with people. And like, also, this is a personal vendetta. She really did a terrible job at the Hannah Montana anniversary, and so just like,
Wait, what? Okay, was this recently?
yeah. So this week, I mean, I'm 33, so I'm like the target audience for this. Hannah Montana had been celebrated 20 years since the first episode came out.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus is calling it her Hanniversary. Miley did like the
Oh,
Hannah hair with the blonde bangs, really long inches. Like, they rebuilt the set. She went back in the closet. Her physical closet with like the spinning dresses and everything. She performed
right.
songs from the TV show, and then she does the interview section with Alex Cooper, and it's just like horrible. Like, Miley is a professional. She's queuing her up to ask questions. Like, Miley's like, people like feel better when I'm in a good place with my dad. It's like, okay, ask her about the place she's in with her very famous father. Like, I don't know.
Right.
She's like iconic. That's all she says.
Well, one thing I don't like, I've never listened to a full Alex Cooper podcast. I've heard snippets here and there and I see videos on social media, but like all of her podcasts are edited. And if like, she is always reading questions from cue cards. Like, she's not a very like responsive interviewer
No.
from what I've seen. It's very like, I have these prepared questions and I just lean on them. And so it's not really her doing a ton of the work. And so that doesn't surprise me at all that she wasn't able to like respond in the moment to like an actual like follow up on that. Like, this is what a good interviewer would do. Miley Cyrus, like the nepoest nepo baby of all time, but like a real talent.
She almost like became so famous that now her dad is the nepo baby. Like, they kind of
Yeah.
like flipped. like it
Nepo
started
daddy.
that like nepotism, but then she just like took off and is such a talent and such a star, and he's not. That like,
Yeah.
she brought her whole family up with her. Like,
She totally did. She's such a fucking star. That's great. I love that. I didn't realize Alex Cooper's 31. I thought she was like 27. She's perpetually like 27 in my mind.
yeah. I mean, that's probably when she became like famous. So the persona's like frozen there.
I want to watch the documentary or whatever from the perspective of her old Call Her Daddy co-host.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious about it.
I just like, I'm sure it doesn't tell the whole story because of course these things never do, but I would like to know how she feels about the whole thing. I don't really know like all the lore around everything other than they had a falling out and then Alex Cooper like rose to
became a
stardom.
millionaire.
Like, not even just that. She's like interviewing Kamala Harris,
Crazy.
like presidential candidates. Like, where like didn't she have Michelle Obama on? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. But okay, so we'll keep you updated on whatever we hear with that. But I think the Bachelorette stuff, like, I kind of just like need a break from that whole thing.
Yeah.
If they're gonna announce a new Bachelorette and film a season, great. But other than that, I don't really want to like know much more about what's going on.
Yeah, like eventually if it does come out, we'll have to debate what we want to do, if we want to watch it or if we want to just like skip it.
Right.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
I bet it'll be. I do think like the rumors about it being a boring season are probably pretty true.
Yeah.
I'm not excited, and I never was, at watching someone who needs help. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels difficult for me, or like it not fun. I don't know how to describe it.
Definitely not fun.
Not like something I'm looking forward to watching. So okay, other things, and I can't believe I know something and you don't.
I know.
So this week in the Love Island UK universe, Sammy and Tyreek have been seen out together, and I'm not sure if they're dating, but they are for sure linked romantically.
That is hilarious.
I don't know. I kind of love it.
I think that they are like likely equally messy.
Right. I mean, well, I've always thought of Sammy as being like very buttoned up and Tyreek being the messy one.
But I mean, Sammy let it out a little bit this season.
Right, yeah. And I don't know. It's just like it's kind of let's just say when I first saw it on my feed, I was like, yes, I am here for this.
Tyreek is always up to something.
Always. He's such a like shifty dude, and I think that's the part where I'm like, ooh, this is fun. This is kind of fun. Like
this is going to go down in flames.
Yeah. Or will it like weirdly work somehow? Will they become some sort of like power couple in this universe?
Oh God, who knows? I mean, they're both beautiful, so they deserve each other.
Yeah, that's part of it. Very hot couple, that's for sure. Okay, that's all that I have.
Well, I need your musings on turning 40 and to hear what you did for your 40th birthday. It's a big one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
if you want to share.
I turned 40 last Friday, and I had this grand idea at some point towards the end of last year. I was like, I'm going to throw myself a big party.
Heck yeah.
And so I did that, but it ended up being in the new building of where the radio station I work at is moving into, like brand new. So like,
oh my gosh.
There's nothing in it. Which
I love that.
I literally, like, me and my wonderful friends who helped me put this whole thing together were like building tables and stools and like literally bringing everything in for this thing. So it was kind of like a mini wedding.
Yeah.
Honestly.
A lot of DIY
Like,
going into it.
A lot of DIY, a lot of planning, a lot of like my mental and emotional battery just being perpetually drained leading up to this event, to the point where I was like, I don't even want to have this party anymore.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And even at the beginning of the party, it was like, oh my God, like, is this going to be weird and awkward? Because we had to move it inside from where I usually wanted it to be because of the weather. And like, it was sort of a big space. And I was like, is this going to be weird?
Feel echoey, yeah.
Yeah, or like feel empty. But then like as more and more people showed up and like, you know, the drinks were flowing and people are having fun, like it got really fun. And then
I love it.
One of the DJs at the station, my buddy Terry, he's an incredible like actual club DJ from London. he played a set of dance music at the end of the night that was so fun. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. So much fun. Like, it was exactly how I wanted it to be, and it ended up being a really great night. And my friends who showed up for me and Patrick and everyone who helped me make it happen are the absolute best. So it was super fun. I was happy in the end that I did it, but I never want to have a party again. Like, never again.
Maybe when you're 80, it'll take like another 40 years to recover, and then you'll want to do it.
I was like, at first I was like, if I ever do something like this, like maybe when I'm 50, but like, yeah. I don't know. I might be too tired then. And that's okay. I was like, why didn't I just plan a trip or something? Like, what was I thinking?
The party was meant to happen.
It was fun in the end. But in a larger sense, turning 40 has been definitely kind of like a mind fuck in a lot of ways. I'm actually relieved now that I actually turned 40. Because I think I've been saying that I'm 40 or like that I'm almost 40 for like at least a year now.
Yeah.
And sort of feeling like, I think a subconscious like weirdness. I think the term midlife really freaks me out.
You're not there yet.
Because I feel like that term is like, well, how do you feel when you hear the word midlife?
I definitely think of like, this is crazy because no one lives to 110. I definitely think of a 55-year-old. Like
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like it puts a timestamp on things, and that it comes with a crisis. Like it feels like you are supposed to be like in the very stereotypical male way where they like, you know, leave their family or get a motorcycle. Like That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is kind of that in a way that I was like, that will never be me. Like, I'll never be old. I'll never be not a young person. I'm like, oh, I'm in midlife. Like,
You're an adult now.
I am a fucking adult. And, you know, I've been thinking about this for a while. It's like things are already starting to ache a little bit more than they used to. And that's not going to get any better. There's a point where I was like, my body is like actually just decaying from this
I'm
point
sore.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
yeah, it's just
I'm
downhill
not, things
from
are
here.
not getting better. They're just going to get worse from here. So now I'm just
Unless
in a
you
constant
replace
state-
them.
Like unless you replace them, and then that damages some other part of your body, and then you're just constantly managing shit, and like that's sort of like a mind fuck to think about too. But I am like, what are all the things I want to do while I'm still feeling relatively good, and like
Yeah.
all of those types of things. And then, you know, also kind of reevaluating like my relationships and how, you know, not like, oh, do I want to be friends with people? Not like that. Kind of like, how am I showing up in relationships? Like, who am I in the world? Like, to my community of people? Like, bigger questions like that. I'm just like living in a weird place.
Yeah. It's definitely like it's a milestone. Like
It is.
it definitely feels like very mature, very big, like you're the adults in the room now, you know? Like
Yeah,
kind
like
of-
I didn't feel this way when I turned 30.
No.
I was like, oh, I'm 30. Great.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
30 now. Like, or like I'm an adult, like in a fun way. But now it's like, oh, I'm like, it just feels more serious at 40. My mom always said, and I wonder if you'll feel this way. She was like, your 20s, you think you have it all figured out, and then your 30s, you like actually are figuring it out, and you're broke, and you're trying to get your family set up, and you're like, what the hell am I doing? And then she said she just felt like her 40s. She was like, like.
Right.
I'm here. It's like things are more settled. Like I'm more confident. Like I only do what I want from here on out. And I was like,
Right.
I kind of love that. Like I've always felt like the way I saw her be 40 and the way I hope I'll be 40 was like just at peace. Like I've got this shit
Yeah.
figured out. I don't have to do stuff I don't want to do. Like,
Right.
and like I think that's kind of what you're talking about with like reevaluating your relationships, like resetting priorities to be like
Right.
what's actually important.
Right. I think what's really the craziest mindfuck to me, though, is I think I felt more like that in my 30s. I feel like I've lost all my confidence all of a sudden.
No way.
No, like really. And I'm totally like, I will tell this to anyone who asks me. So, yeah, I feel like I've lost confidence in kind of like all the things I thought I was good at and like was as a person, particularly in community with other people, for like a lot of various reasons. But it's like, it's definitely like a paradigm shift in like how I see myself. So like, yeah, it's kind of weird to turn 40 and then be like, I don't feel very confident.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like the greatest feeling, I'll say.
No, of course not. But it's also like, it's just weird. I don't know. It's just like
Yeah.
getting older is just weird. Like you never think you're going to be that age. Like, I don't know.
No.
Like, and watching my parents in France, like they're almost 70. And I was asking like how they felt about it. And they were like, I never thought I'd still be mobile at 70.
Right.
And I'm like, that also makes like turning older feel a little bit less scary because now we like, you know, like
yes.
40 might be midlife in quotes, but like from 40 on is not going to be like as miserable as it was for people in past generations where it was like 65 is kind of where we tap out from here. Like,
No, yeah, like life expectancy is much longer. But yeah, my parents are like, my mom's going to be 75 this year. My dad's going to be 83 this
oh
year.
my God.
And so like, particularly with my dad, it's like, maybe that's part of it, is just like seeing him in this like truly the last phase of his life.
Yeah.
Like it's really like, whoa, like that's far away, and at the same time it doesn't feel that far away. And I've lost all my confidence and I don't know who I am. So here I am in my midlife crisis.
Honestly, it's happening.
Yeah, maybe I should go try and poach West off of Amanda, and that'll
Oh,
fix
yeah.
my problem.
Just try to like fuck West and see what the fuss is all about, and like blow up
my
your
God.
life.
Garden
I mean,
gnome. That's my West.
I think the way you feel is not that uncommon. Like, I think that there's a reason there's this trope about people
Yeah.
like spiraling and doing something crazy and irresponsible when they turn 40, because it like,
Right.
I think it is this like shock of like, oh, this is it. Like, this is my life.
Right.
And this is what I do now.
Right. I don't think I'm going to do something crazy and out of pocket. But it is interesting that that's sometimes how people react to this like phase or switch over or whatever. It's almost just like my whole consciousness and like way of seeing the world is like really, it's a sea change right now, and I'm in the middle of it, so it's feeling very jarring and upsetting, and also like kind of full of like wonder and like, oh, I don't think I've ever felt in charge, but I really don't feel in charge right now. And there's something sort of like liberating and freeing about that.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting talking to people about that, you know, like other people my age and people who are younger and people who are older, and seeing their perspectives on it. 'Cause yeah, life is such a like weird thing.
It's like it's never what you expect. Like, it's
Right.
like you never get someone you're like, oh, this is exactly how I thought I was going to feel. Like, it's so, I don't know. It just, we're also in like a very bad time. Like, like it's not a super hopeful time.
That cannot be understated, right?
No,
like
that
the
can't be
pure
helping.
Dread going on in the world on like a very large scale right now is, if it's not seeping into your consciousness and like sense of well-being, then like tell me your secrets, because I don't know how to avoid that either. That's like the backdrop to all of this, which is very dark and surreal.
I think it's like have a baby and be so busy with the baby that you can't do anything else. Like,
you're like, that's my antidote.
the only thing is, like, I mean, my shoulder's covered in slobber. Like, she's, just be so needed that you can't. Like, I'm bordering on uninformed lately.
I know. I love that I've heard of things that you haven't all of a sudden.
I know.
Well, I mean, maybe that's part of it for me, is like my kids are getting older, and I have, there's still a level of neediness there, but every year it becomes a little bit less or changes quality, and that opens up brain space for other things. So that's definitely part of it. But overall, like, I know I just like dumped a lot, but I'm happy to be aging.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. Like, I think that life is a fucking trip. That's all.
What a long, strange trip it's been. It just like,
It
and
sure
it just keeps going. But I do feel like you've been saying you're almost 40 the whole time we've been doing this podcast. And so it's so funny that you are here.
I know, I've been saying it for like way longer than I needed to be. I think I was like maybe over preparing.
Trying to prepare.
There is a sense of like relief being like, okay, I am actually 40.
I actually am 40, yeah. Because when you say you're almost 40 and then someone who is over 40 hears you're 38, they're like, fuck you, little kid.
Yeah.
And then
like,
you're like,
nah,
now you're
you still have
actually
2
there.
years. Yeah, I'm actually 40. It's legit. Here we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my musings on that.
I love it.
Maybe more
Thank
than
you
you
for sharing.
For.
No, I love it. I love hearing about, like, talking to women, especially about aging and getting older, because I think we're just told so much to focus on the physical part of it and trying to like look as young as possible all the time. Like, I love that you're checking in with how you actually feel compared to how you thought you would feel, and like that you're sharing that with all of us, because so many people are like, oh, my, and they're obviously being worried about the physical stuff is normal. Like,
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I think there's such an emphasis on that for women that we ignore, like, no, I'm actually going through some kind of like metamorphosis in a way, and I want to like evaluate what that actually means.
Right. And it is actually interesting with the physical stuff, because I think a lot of that, which took up a lot, like, was noisy for me for a long time, like particularly around like, like staying a certain like body weight or whatever, was something that like was noisy and like took up a lot of my like mental space for a long time. And like those things don't take up as much space for me anymore. Like, I just like, no, I'm not going to get like plastic surgery or anything like that. So I don't have to worry about it. Like I just
Yeah.
know that that's not something I want to do. So I don't have to think about that either. I often think about how much time young women are putting into that, you know, and all the little things they can do to tinker with their appearance to make them look a certain way. And it's like, that doesn't take up space in my brain, thankfully.
That's good because I think it's looping back around where people are like
Yeah.
undoing the procedures they've had done.
Right.
And so I think it's going to be the wise choice in the long run that you haven't done anything. Like it's going to
Honestly,
play out.
I don't even care. Like, I'm going to look how I look. That is like totally fine. Like, it is what it is. And like,
Well, you're also a babe, so you're allowed to be like, I look good. I don't have to change this shit. Like, you can own that part. Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like that all the time, but honestly, even that, I'm like, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, it is interesting. So yeah, I would love to hear from other people who are listening if they're having like similar. I love these like stories and musings on life too, because I think
Me too.
it's not like it's the same for everyone at every stage. And I do think like throughout generations, so many things shift and change too, that like experiences at different milestones can shift a lot from one generation to the next. So yeah. Anyway, I actually have to go because I have to go pick up my kid.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Well, thank you all for listening. We will be back next week with more Love Overboard and what other gossip needs to be talked about.
Who knows what's going to be coming out then?
Yeah. Who knows? Hopefully it won't be. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Thank you all for listening. We love you so much.
Yay.
Cheers, lovebirds.
Cheers, lovebirds. Oh my God, I botched that.
Thanks for listening to Can I Steal You for a Minute? Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and if you like the show, please leave a rating and review. Follow us on social media at Can I Steal You for a Minute Pod, and support the show through Patreon at patreon.com/Can I Steal You for a Minute.